a leader or whatever. Hey.
Thank you, Danny.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you guys in the background, put out the cigars and keep quiet.
Okay, Danny. Go get yourself a cocktail. All right, kind of like this. My name's Kara. Can you all hear me?
Yes, Sarah!
And Linda. We are not the presidents of Heartworks. That's actually a good way to start speaking tonight. Heartworks is not about leaders. It's not about volunteers. It's not about recipients. It's a whole community. Linda and I don't lead Heartworks. Everybody steps up and leads. People that volunteer and open up their homes, people that plan parties, people that sing at those parties, people that pay tickets, pay money for tickets. Oh, you have to breathe. I teach yoga. So, what was that? So what's so exciting about tonight is that there are a lot of new faces and a lot of old, familiar faces.
There you go. Well done. Well done.
That's my only joke. That's the only thing I have planned, I promise.
I'm the old girl.
But getting back to what Danny said and what I was saying is that Heartworks is not about leaders and volunteers and recipients. It's a whole community. And it started about in September 11th, 2001, with one man, with one light. We're going to use a candle to represent John Farrell. He was killed in the Twin Towers on September 11th. And as many of us believe, when you die, your light doesn't go out. It flickers and it touches all sorts of people and it spreads. So when he died, Marianne, his wife, his 4 kids, Patrick, Caitlin, Molly, and Colin all shined a little brighter. And he had brothers and sisters and parents. His sister-in-law is still named, Megan McDowell, and she started Heartworks. So she lived in Colorado in 2001, and she moved home after her brother-in-law was killed. And she was humbled by all of the small acts of kindness that were done for her sister. It wasn't the big things. It was the neighbor that brought the cup of coffee every single Saturday because that's what John did. It was the girlfriend that brought her kids home from school because she just couldn't get there. It was the stranger that brought a meal. So it was those acts that really inspired Megan to pay it forward. So she started a group called Heartworks. And as part of that group, she reached out to a little small group of girlfriends that Marianne had, and one of those were my sister Christy. And she did this little luncheon for her and for all these girlfriends. And they painted fingernails and made lunch and served wine. It was really nice. And Christy called me and she said, "Oh my God, I just had this awesome lunch. It was so nice. Kara and I had a friend who was really ill with cancer. And she said, I want to do this for you and for your friend and your group of friends." And so she did. She came down, took an afternoon. She made chicken. She cleaned up my kitchen. She poured some wine, some iced tea. And we all got to say goodbye to my friend. And so the light started shining here in Westchester. And that was pretty awesome. And then it took me a couple years to get out of my own stuff. And I reached out to my group of friends and I said, well, maybe we could pay it forward. Maybe we could have a Heartworks here. And one of them said, well, I have a friend. Her name is Kathy Fair. And sadly, her son just fell out of a tree and broke his leg. And both legs. So her stress and her darkness all of a sudden became an opportunity for us to give back. And that's why we call our recipients opportunities, because it's just a way for us to pay it forward. So that was the first opportunity. And that's what Heartworks is all about. It's about shining light on somebody's darkness. It's about giving a smile to somebody who really can't, smiles are hard to come by. And so that's the motto of Heartworks. It is give with an open heart, and it's also receive with grace. And that's really tough, right? So sometimes I'm speaking for myself only. Sometimes I do these good things and I do these nice things because I think the more nice things I rack up, then the safer I am. Right? Karma's not going to come around to get me in the butt. But then this larger voice, this louder voice in my head says, open your eyes, Kara. Look around. Every day, bad things happen to very good people. So we're not really safe. And any time those volunteers can become recipients. So I just pray that when my darkness comes, that I have the courage, just like our recipients do, to open the door to that smiling face that goes, here, have some pasta. Here, have some lip gloss that'll make you feel better. Always does. So I hope that I have the courage to open that door and to trust and to know that this community, that all of us, that there'll be a line outside that door. So that's what Heartworks is about. So when we say thank you, we say thank you to everybody. We're only going to say it once tonight. You say the quote, please.
Start with the candle. So,
what's our favorite quote?
our favorite quote is, a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. That's why we're lighting candles.
That's
Because
why we're lighting
when you take another light from a candle, you take nothing from yourself. So it moves on. Yeah. So I'm lighting candles ad nauseum and burning my fingers.
So thank you. No, of course not.
All right, I know this is so random.
Hi guys, I sing in the band, but this is really intimidating talking. I just want to say, I haven't even told my aunt this. My freshman year of college, I know you guys send Starbucks gift cards to the freshmen in college. I had a really rough semester, and I don't even think my aunt knew about it, but she bought me like a Cosmo subscription and all that stuff. And I was having a really bad day. I failed a test. I got in a fight with my boyfriend, and I went to school in New York City. And I was crying on my way home from class. And I went to go check my mailbox because I knew I had a medical bill because I was at the doctor's the week before. So I opened it up to get the medical bill, but it wasn't there. And what was there was a card from Heartworks, which had a Starbucks gift card in it. And it completely made my day. Like, I smiled, I took my friends out to Starbucks, and so your light shined in New York City, too. So I just wanted to let you guys know and say thanks to everybody. So I appreciate that.
Well, while we are all about our recipients and our participants, we also could never be all standing here tonight if it wasn't for the really dedicated love of these two ladies standing here. So all the heart workers, past, present, and future, our motto is thank you, thank you, thank you,
Stop.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Say it again.
Thank you.